Sorting to this guys, Donald Sedevs here, and I'm back with you with another video of what if Deku was a todoroki and had nastu dragneel powers. So last time we left off with the quick assessment test. Yeah, quick assessment test. Really don't remember. I think it is that. Well, this is part 4. And I'm sorry for not posting frequently. On Sunday was my birthday. So yeah, you know how people get on his birthdays. And then today I had to do some cleaning. Or it might be tomorrow for you since I'm doing it late in the night. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, today we're gonna be doing the heroes versus villains, then the representative, class president, and vice president of the class, as well as the gate and media incident, whatever you want to call it. Then the next part, we're going to be including the USJ and the first part of the sports festival. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Well, the next part won't come out for a long time since I'm going to be doing what if Deku's brother was in the military. So yeah. Okay, and I want to say thank you very much for getting me to 423 subscribers. I think it's been like 1 month now. I really don't know. Let me check. Okay, I can see it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Here we go. There we go. Nope. Yep. It's been exactly 2 months. I'll say it's quite the improvement. Since for the whole of the first month, I only got like 65 subscribers. When I started posting again after some tests for the third semester. Yeah. I think it's called term. Yeah, it's term. Third term. Yeah, after for test for the third term. Now that my report is in, my parents got it this term. For this term. Yep, I can start doing videos again. Okay. So we last left off with the quick assessment test. So yeah. So let's get back to when they get to class. So they get in, they walk into class, they come in, they greet their friends, they start to talk, yada yada yada. School goes on. English, history, geography, math, science, technology, physics, biology, geometry, chemistry, all these trees. Literally, whatever you do at school, they're doing now. Just a little bit more advanced because of them being in #1 hero school in all of Japan. I wanted to ask you this, because I get confused by this when people ask me this question. When their friends, they also watch My Hero Academia. Is it that the #1 hero, the #1 hero is the #1 hero of the whole world or just Japan? I always say it's just Japan, but they don't believe me. So you're going to comment down that it's just Japan, and then there are other one-on-one heroes for other countries, then I can rub it in their faces that I was right and they were sorely wrong. Friends who don't believe you. Listen to all the dudes out there. And if you have a girlfriend, okay, I have a girlfriend, just want to say that. Yeah, I'm bragging. Never mind that right now. If you have a girlfriend and she's saying, why do you always act like that way to your best friend? Like being mean and all the stuff. Just show her this video. Because I'm going to give you some advice. You can't have a best friend relationship with a guy unless you hate the guy with all your guts. Because then, that guy can help you with anything. If you're wrong, he will just say it right into your face. Doesn't care if you are happy or sad. Just say it into your face. That's when you know that's a true friendship. Yeah, I have that kind of friendship. My friend called Ethan. Smart ass. And a gym nut too. Basically both. Good at athletics as well as academics. But I'm way better. Oh. Okay, I think I'm just wrapping in my whole life here. Well, I really don't care because you don't know what my name is. You don't even know where I live. Maybe you could check it. This is what always gets me. I talk off. Okay, back to the what if. Talking about all these things. Of what they were doing in class. Yeah. Then I saw comes in and says, okay, for today's hero training, I won't be doing any teaching. But sir, aren't we supposed to be learning hero training? How are we going to further improve in our intellect and strategy in becoming heroes if we don't do any practices in our hero class time? Will you fucking shut up, Ida? Yes, sir. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, he glared at Ida. In the beginning of the anime, Ida was such a prick. I hated her. Okay, back to the what if. Oh, 7 minutes and I'm already talking nonsense. It's probably gonna last long. And then it's gonna take a killer time for it to finally get uploaded. This is why I hate these things. Nonsense. And then sometimes it doesn't even want to upload, and then you have to waste like how many hours in one day. Then you get so mad that you stop uploading it that day and upload it the next day. Yep, that's what happens a lot. Probably because the Wi-Fi router is in the lounge, and my bedroom is the last to the back. It's the second last to the back. Yeah, probably that. That's why I'm recording right now in the lounge. I'm busy binge watching Netflix while my parents are asleep. My little brother doing who knows what. Seriously, you never know what he does. Probably playing games. Playing games. I hate that boy. Really much. But I also love him. Okay. Yeah. That's where I was. So, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I won't be teaching you for your heroes training. Another teacher will be doing that. Oh. Now, as I was going to say, the teacher who will be, ha ha ha, I'm coming through the door like a normal person. All my comes in. Izuku raises up his hand. Then Oma says, "Yes, young man." What was normal about that? Ezra comes in and says, "Very true. I don't know anything normal about that." Okay, so I got some people wanting to ask, saying that I should put Gray and Jovia into this. So yeah. So I'm just gonna say they're childhood friends. We get together. They always play together. Izuku and Gray, or Natsu, because I want to call him Natsu. Yeah, it's Izuku and Natsu, the same person. Don't get it mixed up. Yeah, so there. Natsu, Gray still fight like that. Ursa still handles them. So yeah, Jovia not as stocky as she is in the anime, but is kind of a yandere, but not to the extent of Toga. Oh yeah, I can't believe the war arc finally ended in the manga. Sorry if you don't read the manga, but how do you expect? Are you waiting for the anime? I'm just asking. How long do you think it's going to take for the anime to come out now? Especially with this COVID-19, and people not being able to be in the same place because it takes lots of people to animate something. Then you have to go through polishing, editing, coloring, shading, lighting, recording, voicing, then final publishing, proofing, just a lot of things. Okay, back to what I was saying. Then Gray with his legs on the desk says, "Okay, I just remembered now. Okay, for the quick assessment test, it was Natsu, Urza, Gray, and then Jovia. Then went, who was it in the beginning? Yeah, I think it was Momo first, then Todoroki, then Bakugo. One of that. Don't know. Really didn't focus on that part. Just focus on Aizawa's glance, smug look. Gives me the chills, bruh. Seriously. It seemed just like my girlfriend. Probably shouldn't say that since she watches this. Probably gonna kill me next day. If I don't post for the next week, assume I'm dead. It's probably going to even want to see the video after I'm done doing this. What have I done? I can't stop now because it's just going to be a waste. Well, I pray to God I'm still alive. So Gray with his feet on the desk saying, "Yeah, seriously, I hate the flame brain, but that's not normal." Just like what my great darling said, it's not normal. And then all the other classes thinking, yeah, it was not normal. But who cares? It's All Might. I can't believe it. All Might's gonna be teaching us. Wait, is he wearing his Silver Age costume? So cool. It's so retro. I'm getting goosebumps. Yo, fanboys and fangirls. He's not a god, people. That's what I hate about My Hero. Make them seem like gods. But then if you look at any power leveling, any power power showcasing, whatever you want to call it, you will see that my hero might actually have the second, the third, or second, or last in power levels. If you compared it to Dragon Ball Z, then you would be seeing an ant to a giant, not a normal human to a giant. If you had Black Clover and to a giant, a mini giant. Yeah, don't know what other shows could be best references. Hunter, Hunter x Hunter, no. Sword Art Online, no. Demon Misfit, no. Naruto. Oh, Naruto's a good one too. Giant to ant. Okay, back to what I was saying. Ha ha ha. Today I'm gonna be teaching you in hero training or hero 101. But what is a hero without their costume, as he brings out a button and he presses it, and then on the side of the wall it opens. Oh, I wonder, couldn't they see that something was not right in the wall? Who cares? Suitcases come out with their outfits and it says, "Go change into these outfits and meet me 10 minutes at Ground Beta." Ha 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 ha. He rushes out the room. As they go to get their costumes, they go into the what was it again? Oh yeah, the changing room. How can I forget that? So this is what Izuku is gonna be wearing as his hero costume. I just think it's the best one. Yeah. I wonder which one I should choose for Urza. Maybe the hot. Ah, yeah, this is the best armor. Okay, this is what she's wearing. Ah, I like doing this. Maybe I should do in Q&A. Because really now, I just want to answer questions. So give me questions. I might even ask it on part 2 of what if Deku had an FNF had a brother which was in the military, and people will be giving me this most stupidest questions when I literally say in the beginning of the what if that Izuku's brother Lucas is in the military and the ship for him is Najire, and Izuku thinks of her as a big sister. But people don't get it and keep on asking, how's Izuku gonna get her without betraying his brother? I'm like, I literally told you, you can choose the ship for Izuku, but not Najire. Anything but Najire and no Horms. I hate Horms with a passion. I just hate it. Because literally, I'm gonna ask you this question, and if you and I'm begging you, ask. Just answer the question. Just answer it. Would you want to share your loved one with someone else? I'm asking you this. Would you share your girlfriend or boyfriend with someone else? I'm asking you this dearly. Would you share your girlfriend or boyfriend with someone else? Maybe I should do a female Deku. Comment down what female Deku you want. Maybe an ice one. No. A lightning one? No. Maybe a music one. Yeah. How to a female Deku, which is a music one. I'm also going to be doing an earthbender one. And what if Deku had dark powers? I'm thinking about different anime of which dark power I should choose. So yeah, give me ideas of what dark power Deku should have. I thought of I thought of set of dragons one, a power of darkness which literally gives death. Huh, such a cool one. I'm thinking of making that one a vigilante and him having a vigilante group called the Spriggan 12. Oh, hey, I should do that. Yeah, I'll do that after this. Mm. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'll do it after this. Okay, whatever. Let's get. Let's get this done with. They change, they get out to ground beta. So yeah. So they come out, then people are commenting on, okay, Gray and Juvia's costume. You know the final season of Fairy Tail? Yeah, they're just wearing that. Yeah, they're just wearing that. So yeah. Da 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 da. So they're commenting on their costumes saying, looks so dope, but doesn't give you any protection. Izuku says, but as he lights his fist, nothing can penetrate my flames, not even the coldest ice. You want to say that again, Flame Brain? What did you say, Ice Princess? I called you a flame for brains, dimwit. I'm not a dimwit, you Ice Queen. Ice Queen. I'm not an Ice Queen, you flaming baboon. I'm not a flaming baboon, you stripper. Huh? You want to go? I'm ready to go. But then, bang. Their heads are hit together by Elsa. Calm down, boys. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Now I'll begin with explaining what you'll be doing for the battle training. For this battle training, you will be doing. You will be put in groups of two, villains and heroes. Each team will have amount of 2 members. The villain team's objective is to hide the bomb. And the hero's team objective is to capture the bomb or capture the villains. The way the villains win is by running out the time or capturing the heroes. Do you all understand this? He says while reading the instructions of a book. Why did they even pick him to be a teacher? But the biggest question which I have is, why didn't they up security if Ahmad was going to be there? Seriously, didn't they know that villains would try to attack since All Might is their biggest target? That's the only reason that if they had thought of that, they wouldn't be in that big of a trouble. I thought Nezu was supposed to be the smartest person alive. Maybe he's just still an animal. Go cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah, I should probably shut up now. Okay, let's get this over with. So, it's gonna be Izuku and Gray versus Todoroki and Bakugo, and Juvia and Ursa versus Momo and Uraraka. Yeah, there we go. Heroes is Bakugo and Todoroki. Villains is Izuku and Gray. Heroes is Ursa and Jovia, and villains is Uraka and Momo. So let's start with Ursa Jovia's match. So Uraka and Momo are hiding the bomb. Oh yeah, Mineta is kicked out so it's all even. Perfect. Thank you for understanding my reasoning. Okay. So they hide the bomb. Momo knows that she can't beat Ursa head on, so she creates traps to try and defeat her. But little does she know that her traps are practically useless. Ah. Then Oma says, hero teams can go in now. Then Ursa says, Juvia, you take the bottom, I take the top. We can corner them together and deliver frontal attacks. They can't take us out. They can't take us out head first, since Momo relies on her thinking. Think if you encounter her, do fast attacks so that she can create things. And if you encounter Uraka, whenever she gets close to touching you, just turn that part of your body into water and her hand will go through you so that you don't float. Understand? Hi. Good. It says, re-equip Heaven's Will armor. And then she flies to the top. Then she starts to go down. She unequips. She stays in Heaven's Will armor. And then she starts to walk down while Juvia enters from the bottom. Then, yeah. So Juvia encounters Momo and Momo. So let's start with that one. Then Juvia says, I won't let you win this, as she throws ice tendrils at her, trying to grab her to immobilize her so that she can tie the capture rope around her. But then Momo avoids them. Then she turns the whole floor into water and uses the water to latch onto her arms and legs and pull her down to the floor with her kneeling down with her two hands on the floor. Okay. Then she ties her up. She stops the water and leaves her by the wall and knocks her out so that she can create anything to help her get out. Then Omai says, Momoyaruruzu has been captured. Then Ursa's thinking, faster than I thought. Good. Then Ursa encounters Ochako, who's guarding the bomb. She goes in for attack, but then Ochako, she releases all her swords, but then Ochako, I'm gonna say, has done a little training, but not too much training. So then she dodges all the weapons and makes them float so that she can use them. And then she says, ha, I'm gonna make Ochako a bitch in this, so that she can go perfectly with Bakugo. Perfectly. Perfectly, okay. Perfectly with Bakugo. So, what are you gonna do now? You can't do anything with this. Then Ursa says, re-equip flight armor. This is how the flight armor looks like. Yeah. So then she equips into this. So yeah, she moves so fast that Uraka can see her. She appears behind her and next chops her, wraps her up and touches the bomb. And then Oma says, hero team wins. And their fight ends simple as that. Now time for the fight between Todoroki and Bakugo against Gray and Izuku. So let's start. So then Izuku's like, great. I got an idea. What is it, flame rains? We fight head on. I like your planning. They can take us both on together, especially if we work together. I like your plan. As they fist bump, as they go down, as All says, hero team may enter. As they enter, the sharks as they see right in front of them, Gray and Natsu, as they say, are you ready? As Izuku lights his hand on fire, as steam comes out of his hand, and his hands go on fire, as Gray lifts up his left hand and cold air is coming off it, as he said, ready. And then Deku says, Fire Dragon Kings. And then his flames go up bright color. And then I'm going to say for the moment they can only use it for a short period of time in short bursts. So yeah, not too overpowered. Wait, no. I'm not going to use Fire Dragon King. Yeah, I'll use Lightning Dragon Slayer mode. As then they see the lightning coming off his flames. So I'm going to give Gray all types of ice make magic, like the ice make magic he has, which creates objects, the ice make magic which Leon has, which creates animals, and the pure ice magic which that guy from the Spricken 12 had. I keep on forgetting his name. Who knows? Maybe I'll remember it when I'm doing my Spricken 12 and Zero whatever then. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to business. As he says, ice make dragon in head, perfect ice cannon. As he makes the cannon at the back is reinforced with the perfect eyes, while the front is a dragon head and the body is made out of his eyes make magic. As then Izuku says, combination. As they say, combination. Fire lightning dragon cannon shot. As then he adds his lightning flame dragon flames to it. As then Gray shoots, and then a huge wave of lightning flames go at them. They try to dodge, but then they're too late to dodge, and then they are hit to the wall. They're not knocked out yet. So then they stand up. They have burn marks and are slightly paralyzed. They can't move some of their body, but yeah. And then Baku says, ha, nerds, you couldn't even take us down with that move of yours. And who said that we were trying to take you down? We still want to have fun. You ready, Gray? Ready. This is Ice Make. Icebringer. Then he makes 2 Icebringers. Wow, Nasu says, Fire Lightning Dragon. Iron Fist. As he goes for Bago, he hits him. He goes unconscious. As Gray goes for Todoroki, does the X slice, and then he gets knocked out too. As then Ome says, villain team wins. And then Gray and Natsu fist bump each other and say, ha, we win. And yeah, pretty short. Well, they are overpowered. Since Bucko is a total prick and thinks that he's better than everyone and didn't train at all, wow. Shoto just doesn't use his other side of his quirk yet. So yeah, and that's it. should I do? What would Momo say? Okay, then Oma says, who was the MVP of the match between Miss Yaros and Uraka versus Miss Yarosu and Miss Lockstar? Yeah, Urza is a Yarosu. If you didn't understand that in the last part, I don't understand at all. Like, seriously, I said it like a madman. Okay, that's it. So, yeah. Then, then Nemo said, after watching the video, I would say that Urza is the MVP. Her well thought plan and knowing her enemies' disadvantages and advantages added a major part to their plan succeeding. Knowing, giving both situations for either person and not only giving one person to look for while wasting time. So she made an absolute plan to nullify either both. If one person was to encounter the other person's enemy, which was specificated, they would know how another plan to win the situation in such a fast manner that it would look like it was done swiftly by pros. Correct, Miss Yarozu. And who was the MVP of the match between young Bakugo, young Todoroki versus young Todoroki and young Fullbuster? That would be no one, sir, Momo says. And why is that? Although Izuku and Gray did win and finish off their opponents easily and didn't cause too much damage as they normally do. Hey! Nasu says, as it goes to him and gives him a hug. She didn't mean it. She meant it full well. I know. As Stingray is there wiping a fake tear. I can't believe it. She doesn't believe that we have self-control. How cruel is this world? And she just sweat drops at that as I was gonna say, they left the bomb unguarded. How would they know if Shoda just used his eyes to create a staircase to go to the top and get the bomb, meaning their plan wasn't foolproof, leaving enemies able to win. Although it was smart knowing that the enemies would go headfirst, it was still reckless to leave the weapon unguarded. Correct, young Yarozu. All mine in canon didn't even know nothing. Huh, worst teacher ever, right? High five, upload, high top. Yeah, I'm talking to myself here. Okay, so the golden change. Next day, Aizawa comes in and says, okay, today we're going to be doing something which will affect your life further on as you are here in UA. What you will be doing as he builds up some whatever. I'm tired. Suspense. Yeah, there we go. I'm a genius. A glorifying genius. A genius who forgot. Why am I such an idiot? Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay, I'm back. Wait, I didn't pause it. I'm sorry, I'm too tired. Wasted your time over those couple of seconds. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. This will further determine how your lives work out in your way. As he builds up, I just said it, suspense. As in, it says, today you'll be choosing class representatives, class representative, vice president. You'll be choosing vice president and president. As everyone sighs in relief, saying, a normal school activity. As in, they say, pick me, I can do it. No, pick me, I'm great at it. No, I can do it. Please, pick me. As then Ida stands up and says, why don't we all do a vote? As then Suyu said, and then Ida says, is that alright with you, Mr. Aizawa? He says, do whatever you want. Just be done choosing the president, vice president by the end of this period, and don't bother me while I'm sleeping. You understand me? As he uses his quirk and sends shivers down everyone's spine, and then they say, yes, sir. I think that we should do a vote. Then Suya says, but we haven't even known each other for that long. Then Ida says, exactly my point. If we haven't known each other for that long, it'll show how much trust you have in that person in just a short amount of time, showing that they show you great leadership skills and are worthy of the job. And then Suya says, I understand why. And then they start to vote. And then the winner, but then before they can vote, Aizawa says, okay. Aizawa says, okay. We'll carry on with this when lunch is over. But sir, we haven't even voted yet. I said we'll carry on with this when lunch is over. Yes, sir. And then they go out and have lunch. As a gray Natsu, Jovia, Momo, and Todoroki, Shoto are sitting together eating, and then and the third years are running and then doing all this sort of stuff, and then Izuku pulls him over and says, so what's happening? He pulls the third year over and asks what's happening, and then he says, it's at stage 3 alert. It means that villains have broken into the school. It has never happened to me in all my 3 years here, he says, as he takes away his hand from Izuku's grip and starts to run again. As Izuku says, my food, I have to say goodbye to you, but we will meet again, so stay delicious and we'll meet each other again. So yeah, and then they start to walk, and then Izuku has his hands on it behind his back head and says, they do know that if they keep on doing this, they're just going to be hurting more people. As he says that, people are left on the ground, hurt and all that stuff. And then Izuku, his hair covers his eyes as he stops and puts his hand down. As Ezra knows what's going to happen, so does Gray. And everyone in their group, to be exact. And then they start to back up, and then everyone else in class 1A doesn't know what's happening. So they just keep on going, and then they feel this heat wave in an instant, and then they all stop and start sweating like mad. They turn around to see where it's coming from. They see Izuku. His eyes being covered, sort of like this here. You know, this part here. Yeah, the bottom part. And then he grins, and then he says, "You all want to become heroes." As then he starts to walk and talk, as then people are making way for him, and yet you run like babies. Here you are, in the #1 hero school of all of Japan. A school where you are trained to be heroes. A school where they are heroes. A school where All Might is. As his voice gets more and more scary to them, as then it sends shivers down their spines. And yet here you are, running like fools all over the place. Can you see the people on the floor? All those people who hurt because of your stupid actions? Have you even looked out the window and seen that it's just the media? If I was you, I would say leave now, before you embarrass his reputation by being such cowardly beings. Being scared of villains while heroes are here. The #1 hero is here. You think people can take him down? I'm asking you this. I'm asking you. Can villains take All Might down? Can these small-time villains take All Might down? I'm asking you. Where's my answer? He says, as no one says anything. You see, you have no answer, yet you come here to be heroes when you can't even explain your own actions of being cowardly. Now, stop this nonsense and go back to your classes. And don't even dare say anything. As he looks where Monoma is, I can hear you from a mile away. You come to say Class 1A is cocky. But if you saw everything, you would see that Class 1A was walking orderly and quietly to get out, while your class was running amok with the rest. So don't even come and say we're cocky. You can only come and say that when you can be a real hero. You hear me? I asked, you hear me? Yes. Monoma says in a very scared tone. Good. Now leave. And then everyone walks. Then the rest walk out with their heads held down in shame. As, yeah, they go back to their class. Then Izuku's like, stupid. Okay, let's go back to class now. As he goes back to his happy-go-lucky self and then says, let's go. And then he starts to take large steps with his hands behind his head. And yeah. And then everyone's just thinking one thing in common, except for his group. So scary. Then they go there, then they write their results. Izuku is class president with a whopping 12. And Eza is next with a whopping 10. Yeah, we'll see 10 people vote for her. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's the end of this. So I want to say thank you for getting me to so many subscribers in just 2 months. Well, actually 1 month since The first month I only got like 65 subscribers, and now I have like 423. So what's the difference between that? Let's see. That'll be 358. Yeah, the difference is 358. See, in 1 month you gave me 358 subscribers. Thanks for that, and see you all later. Down wings, flying off.